What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful warm Thursday. I'm doing pretty good myself. Well, the prior video we just seen took place somewhere in the good old USA. Okay. There's no other details on it. They claim that it was a fatal, you know what I mean, shooting or what have you. But it leads basically up to road rage is what caused it. All right. Road rage nowadays is off of the chain, as we can see. Now, in this particular situation right here, we have 29-year-old Gavin Dessa, okay, and his wife Cynthia. They were married a week before his demise, okay? Somewhere in July, you know, in the middle part of July, he was out driving about and got into an altercation with this whoever the driver is of this white pickup truck, okay? And his last words was, "So you want to mess with me?" Okay? And as you can see, he's standing right here with the gun in his hand, okay? Well, it didn't end so well for him. Like I said, that was his last words, you know. So without further ado, what I want us to do is check out the video of the entire, you know, altercation for the most part, and then we're going to get into a news clip, and then we'll complete commentary.
Scott's in for Felicia Lawrence tonight. I'm Anne Marie, and tonight at 5 we begin with another deadly road rage shooting. Metro Police are investigating after a 29-year-old man shot and killed here in our community.
All of this unfolding last night on the southeast side of Indy near Emerson and Thompson. The man shot last night just got married less than a month ago.
Our Marion County reporter Lauren Kostick spoke to his wife and shares the reason that police now believe that shooter pulled the trigger.
Police say a confrontation between two drivers ended in deadly gunfire here at Emerson and Thompson Road. Detectives now believe the driver who pulled the trigger may have been doing so in self-defense.
2022 male was shot in the intersection.
Dispatch receiving several calls Tuesday night.
Male was in the middle of the street, male was shot in the face.
First responders then quickly rushed to the intersection.
According to witnesses, this incident seemed to have stemmed from a road rage incident between a black Honda and a white Chevy pickup truck.
Police say the driver of the pickup admitted to pulling the trigger. He was detained at the scene and later released after belief that the shooting was self-defense. An officer at the scene sharing this information with dispatch.
Suspect that fired the shots is saying shot, pulled a gun on him first, so he shot him.
The other driver, 29-year-old Gavin Dessa, died at the hospital. Just last month, this was him at his wedding. His wife, Cynthia, sharing this video with 13 News. Now, instead of planning their honeymoon, she is left planning a funeral, saying he did not deserve to die this way. It's such a tragedy that my husband was murdered in cold blood. As a grieving widow, my heart is shattered and my world will never be the same. IMPD says road rage shootings like this one are preventable, sharing this message with drivers.
If someone upsets you out here on the roadways, it's not worth it. Just let them go. Don't honk at them. Don't engage. Don't confront them. Just let them go.
IMPD tells us they are also speaking to several witnesses who were on scene last night and are also checking many of the nearby businesses for surveillance video. In Indianapolis, Lauren Kostick, 13 News.
So if you happen to see it or have any information about that shooting last night, please call IMPD. You don't have to give your name. You can call Crime Stoppers. The phone number is 317-262-TIPS.
I'd like to say condolences to the wife for her loss. I'm sure she's very, very heartbroken from this entire situation right here. And also, I can see, I'm speculating at this point, but it looked like she could have been with child. You understand? I mean, what a sad situation. But for her to say that, her husband didn't deserve to be killed, or murdered in a cold-blooded way that he was, I disagree with that. And I'm not saying that he should have been killed. You understand? I mean, I'm not saying that, it was a murder. But what it was, and we can clearly see it for ourselves, that it was self-defense. I mean, her husband ran up on this truck with this gun out, talking about, do you want to mess with me? He even hit the truck. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that left the driver of that truck to believe that, he feared for his life. He feared for his safety, and rightfully so. You understand? See, the thing is this, what a lot of conceal and carry people need to understand. When they made those guns, they didn't make one just for you. Everybody got a gun. Even children these days packing guns, whether it's legal or not. You see what I'm saying? So it's never safe to assume that, ain't nobody got nothing but you. And the way this man ran up, we can see for itself. It might have been the driver, if the driver had or not took action to possibly save his life. Okay? It might have been the driver. I mean, this dude ran up talking about, you want to mess with me, had the gun out, hit the truck, lift the gun up, and next thing you know, that was it. It's too bad that he made this decision. You were freshly married. You understand? I mean, you had a wife, and I don't know if you had other children, but looked like your wife, is with child. You had something to look forward to instead of throwing your life away the way you did. It's too bad, And at this point, I'm going to say this too about the driver of the truck. I'm sure this had to be a traumatizing experience for you, that you had to pull your weapon and defend yourself. And this is something you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life. My advice be to you is to seek the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? And pray about it. I'm not going to ask you, to say other words to repent, because it was self-defense. And it's never a crime to defend yourself against would-be, criminals or whatever. You understand? And the way this guy was acting, you got to say, way Mr. Gavin Dessa, what have you, was acting was like a criminal. And that's basically what it all boils down to. Again, I'm very sorry for the wife Cynthia here, her loss. But I think that her husband brought this on himself, and that's just basically what it all boils down to. That's all I got on this one. People, I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.